Okay, continuing at 3:15. Um, so this you varies said. This you um, confess. Um, well, I've confessed that that man was shouting over and over again that he was a Roman citizen. This I hold. Um, uh, Here I cling, he kaireo. That's where we get the word adhesive. Judices, judges, vocative. Sum contentus, I am satisfied. Hoc uno, that is ablative, by this alone. I am satisfied by this alone. And that's what he's about to say. Ometo, I pass over, and I, sorry, and I leave out, I neglect the rest. Ketora, the rest. He was saying that he was a Roman citizen. So that's the one thing of importance to Cicero, that Gaius was saying that he was a Roman citizen. C2, if you varies, that's vocative. Apud Persas, among the Persians, out in extrema India, or in the farthest India. Ducaris, you were to be led, so that is the present subjunctive passive of duco. If you were to be led to punishment, what other thing would you shout? So clamus is the present subjunctive from clamo. Except, nisi, that you were a Roman citizen. So that's indirect statement, because clamo sets off an indirect statement. So that's why we have the te, subjective accusative, and the esse, infinitive in the indirect statement. What would you say other than that you are a Roman citizen? Or unless that you are a Roman citizen. If you should say that you are a Roman citizen, would you not, putes is the present subjunctive, so in this condition we have the present subjunctive on both sides, should, would, putes, you would think, would you not think that you, and then the secutorum is the future participle, and there's an implied esse, so it's like a future infinitive, that you that you would achieve effugium, a refuge, or an escape, or a delay of death. Homines tenues, humble men, having been born in an obscure land, undistinguished land. And that's the ablative of source, remember, with nati, having been born from an undistinguished land. Navigant, sail. They come to this place, to that place which they never saw before. Udarunt perfect. arbitrati, having thought that, so it's an indirect statement, se tutos fore, that they would be safe. Fore is the infinitive indirect statement, that they would be safe, and that hanc rem, this thing, futuram, would be a refuge for them. Sibi is the reflexive dative for them, for themselves. For thus they think, open on toward. If we will have sailed to places numquam visa, never having been seen ante nobis, before by us, tuti eremus, we will be safe. Quod civis sumus Romani, because we are Roman citizens. If we will have sailed, this is the future perfect, adieremus, to the boundaries of the world, orbis terrarum, you want to translate it the orb of the lands, but it really just means the world, so you can just say that. If we were, if we will have come to the boundaries of the world, the Roman state, civitas Romana, protects us. If you remove this hope, or if you should remove this hope, because it's present subjunctive, if you were to remove this hope, hanc spem, if you were to remove hoc praesidium, this refuge for the Roman citizens, if you were to decide that there is nothing of help, nihil opus, nothing of help in that call or shout, walks, voice, in that, it doesn't mean voice, it just means the thing said, I guess. Civis Romanus sum, quotation. Civis Romanus sum, I am a Roman citizen. Already, so notice we have all this anaphora, because it's Cicero, yam, yam, yam. And the verb is all the way up to praecludas. You would shut off, and then we have all these lists of direct objects. You would shut off now all the provinces, now all the kingdoms, now all the free states, now the whole orb of lands, the whole world, from Roman citizens, by making that statement. No longer mean anything, varies is making it unsafe for Romans to travel, because that was their one refuge or something. I forgot to answer the questions. Let me just do that real quick. Where I think I stopped at 6, which was decis, and then which word sets up the indirect statement in the second half. That was dicebat. He was saying, referring to Gallius. He was saying that he was a Roman citizen. And then number 7, person number 10's mood and voice of dicebat. That is third singular, imperfect, indicative active. Alright, and then line 321, gender number in case of quae. Alright, that's a accusative plural neuter, because its antecedent is loca, which is neuter, places, to those places, and I believe in the plural, it can just mean location. Which, and then it's the direct object of its relative clause, redoerend, which they saw. Never saw. So that's accusative plural neuter. Antecedent loca. 332. Pars arbitrati. That is masculine plural nominative. And arbitro is deponent, so that's perfect deponent. And the noun it's agreeing with is homines. Okay, and then we have fore, parsing of visa, 323. Visa is neuter, plural, accusative, and perfect passive, agreeing with loca. Right, and then finis is masculine, plural, accusative, and then it's accusative because it is part of a prepositional phrase, because it's si ad finis. Ad takes the accusative case. It's a preposition that takes the accusative case. And then 12, y is opus genitive. That is a partitive genitive, right? Let me find it. Nihil esse opus. There is nothing of help. Yes, I think that's right. Alright, well, if you have any questions, please comment or post on the discussion board on Blackboard or email me. The quiz tomorrow is on the vocabulary and grammar of 4G. So remember, the grammar for the quiz will just be the future perfects, and the vocabulary is from this text. Alright, let me know if you have any questions.